Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you how to make Parmesan potatoes. They are so delicious, so easy. They're a great side dish. You can make them up in advance if you want. Keep them in your fridge and then put them in the oven about 25 minutes before you're going to eat. But anyway, I like to start with I figure about a potato and a half per person because you always want extras. So I'm just going to cut up these 3 potatoes. I'm going to peel them. And then before I start slicing them, I'm going to rinse them real quick. And then it's really important that you pat your potatoes dry. And I like to do this before I slice them because it's just easier and less work that way. The reason you want to get them dry is because you're going to be dipping the slices into the butter, and the more water you have on them, the less butter that kind of sticks to them, and it just makes a better product if you rinse them and then you pat them dry with a paper towel. I also like to use Reynolds Wrap non-stick foil for this. It just makes for easy cleanup, and when that Parmesan gets hot in the oven and it kind of melts, it just kind of gets this crispy halo of cheese around it. So they're so much better. And then they slip right off the pan, and it's easy cleanup. So anyway, if you have Reynolds Wrap non-stick Reynolds Wrap, use that. If not, regular Reynolds Wrap would probably work too. There's a lot of butter in this. So anyway, what you're going to do is you're going to melt, it depends on how many potatoes you're going to make, but around 3 to 4 tablespoons of butter. Melt that in a dish, and then what you're going to do is slice your potatoes, and I like to slice them about 1/4 of an inch thick. Just think of a pencil. A pencil width is exactly about 1/4 of an inch. So you're going to slice these, and then we're going to dip each slice into butter, and then we're going to take that and we're going to dip it into the Parmesan cheese. Now, I like to use freshly ground Parmesan cheese and also the kind in the shaker. If I had to choose one over the other, I like the powdered or the one in the shaker better. It seems to coat a little better, but I did find that if you take the real Parmesan shredded cheese that you buy in the dairy section, I just like to do some rough chops to it, and then it's not so shredded or larger pieces. And then all you're going to do is just coat the dipped buttered potato into this Parmesan mixture, and that's it. Put them on a pan, put them in the oven at 350, anywhere between 20 to 35 minutes. It's just when they get tender and they get that golden brown crispiness on them. And these are so delicious. Okay, while the potatoes go into the oven, I have it on 350. I'm going to work on my chicken cordon bleu. Cook it at the same time. So I have my cast iron skillet heating up because I'm going to be cooking a steak for Donnie. And so while that's heating up, I'm going to pound out this little piece of chicken that I had left in the fridge. And I am going to stuff it with some deli ham that I want to get rid of in the fridge, and also a cheese stick. So I'm just kind of cleaning out the fridge. So I'm going to season up this chicken breast. I've flattened it out a little bit. You just want to make it so it's a little larger, and you want it so it's all the right same thickness all the way through. So you can just pound that out. So I have 4 pieces of deli meat left in my fridge. I am going to just spread those out, and I'm going to grab a cheese stick. Any cheese stick will work. I just have this Kobe Jack mozzarella one. You can use just a regular mozzarella cheese stick. Whatever you have, you can cut a piece of mozzarella cheese off of a chunk, or shred it will work. And what you're going to do is enclose the cheese in with the ham. And so then it won't leak out. So you just want to make these little pockets, just kind of wrap it however you can get it, flip the seam over, and then wrap it again. Any kind of deli meat will work for this. You just need it to be larger. And, if you had a larger piece of ham, you would maybe put 2 on there versus 3. So you just want to somehow snuggle them all together. It's not all that important, but just get it as good as you can get it. And then we're going to stick it inside of the chicken breast. Now, this chicken breast was kind of sliced up. It's not all together, but that's really not important. As long as you can just get the chicken somewhat wrapped around the ham and cheese, and then you can put a toothpick through it. Just try not to put it through the ham and the cheese, but just kind of toothpick and web together the chicken breasts. I would rather probably have a larger one, but I'm just showing you this is how easy this is with just the smallest piece of chicken, and you're trying to use up some deli meat or a cheese stick. This is so great and so fast. So all I did is I put some vegetable oil or canola oil in the bottom of a skillet. You can do stainless steel skillet, cast iron, or even Teflon. That's fine. You just want to heat it up. And you want it to get that nice sear. So right before the oil starts to smoke, you know it's hot enough to put your seasoned chicken breast in there. And we're just trying to sear it. We're not trying to finish cooking it. This is really thin, so it's going to cook fast anyway. But anyway, just sear any side of the chicken breast that you can. And right at the end, put a little bit of butter in there, and that will get like this nice brown butter undertone, and it will just moisten up your chicken. So just finish kind of cooking it and browning it in the pan, and then what I like to do while my potatoes are in the oven, I'm just going to put this on a little toaster oven pan with some foil, and it's going to just finish cooking in the oven alongside my potatoes, and that's it. That's how easy it was. I did steam up some broccoli and made a little cheese sauce, which I'll make in another video. But this is just a quick way to have supper, and I hope you enjoy it. Use up those leftovers in the fridge on Sundays and get creative. Thanks for watching, everyone.